And now for our top story. A new law in Texas requires all schools to have armed security. Lovejoy has had a school marshal program for many years with a group of men who pride themselves in their background and skills. So when the Dallas Morning News published an inaccurate portrayal of our program, we wanted to give them a chance to set the record straight. Here's Molly and Ellia with some story.
We're kind of a cutting-edge district when it comes to security features that we have in our buildings and also how we run our Marshal team.
Willow Springs Middle School Marshal Chris Murphy says the report puts our program in a bad light.
We have people going to the news and saying that, Lovejoy Marshals have no experience and don't know what they're doing or anything like that. It's hard to get a Master Peace Officer license if you don't know what you're doing as a cop. The Dallas Morning News failed to contact the district and ask the district about the Marshal program and what type of people do they employ as their school marshals, right? That probably would have been something important for the newspaper to reach out and do, right?
In fact, Lovejoy is ahead of most other school districts in Texas. We have so many safety precautions in the Lovejoy campuses, from rhino locks, PLD devices, and door alarms to simply just keeping the doors locked while class is going on.
We're leaps and bounds ahead of other school districts in what we do security-wise. We've got DTEX door alarms. It's got an audible alarm which goes off, which you guys know they're super loud. You can hear them all over the place, and that lets us know that a door has been left open.
Marshal Murphy, who was a detective for over a decade with the Denton Police, says they rely on something crucial here in Lovejoy.
The kids around here are really good about snitching. Whenever they hear something, I always get told, somebody gets told, because the kids can't keep their mouth shut. They just can't. So if some dude shows up with something in his bag he's not supposed to have, we'll probably know pretty quick. So that's kind of what we rely on, is more intel from students. It's good to have a marshal in your school so you get to know people and be friends with them. And hopefully if you see or hear something, you'd come and tell me, right?
Marshal wasn't just a detective.
I spent 8 years in the U.S. Army. I was also on a sniper section when I was deployed to Iraq, so I worked auto theft as well, and I was also on our SWAT team at that time as well. I did 17 as a police officer, and now I've been here for, this is my second year here.
It's not easy to become a school marshal in Lovejoy.
You have to have a background, some type of experience in either the U.S. military or law enforcement. Okay, we won't hire anybody that doesn't have one of those two qualifications.
And that's not all. Candidates in Lovejoy must shoot 90% or better on pistol qualification scores and pass a physical fitness test. For WSMS News, I'm Molly Gold.
And Ellia Dresser reporting.
Thanks, girls. We appreciate our marshal very much and know how hard they work to keep us safe.
Unfortunately, our football games were canceled